Oh boy. Hi everyone. Today we're looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 182, Clayton Hawk Abernathy with MMS, Mobile Missile System. This is the original 13 Hawk, specifically. This is the first version of Hawk that came from 1982 and then later 83, of course. But this is the first release of Hawk, not in the classified line. The first one was V2 Hawk, but now we finally have V1 Hawk, so we're getting even closer to the original 13. We just had the reveal of the Steeler and Short Fuse 2-pack, which I unfortunately did miss, but I'll probably get it later. But this, I'm very excited to get to open this. I'll bump to the wall there. You can see Hawk right there. You can see art here. You can see a background of what looks like Yavin 4 from New Hope, as well as the Striker, which should be shipping soon-ish, relatively. Warning Choking Hazard, G.I. Joe, the name right there. Some admittedly not super great art of Hawk. His face is... Good God, I don't like that at all. On the back here, there's, of course, the readout of all the stuff that comes with it, the accessories, the little bits of information on Hawk. Same thing on the side here, of course. On the top, number 182, the G.I. Joe logo. On the bottom, legalese, barcodes, scan it, go wild. Let's open this. And so here we have the man from Denver, Colorado, out of the packaging, not on the spinny base because it's too big. Does not fit. Will not fit on the spinny base. I tried. It does not fit, and if I even tried to spin it, it's just going to hit the wall. So we're just going to look at him as he is. So here we have Clayton M. Abernathy, Colonel Clayton M. Abernathy, out of the packaging, and I really, really like this one. It's kind of whatever. As a set, we've already seen the HMS, which is the homing missile system with the Cobra one and the Techno Viper. This is the MMS, the mobile missile system. This is the first, actually in the original toy line. This is a redo of the 82 first release figure that did in fact come with Hawk, who is the user of the MMS, the mobile missile system. And so it's really cool to see this again released like this. It's like when they released Clutch and he came with the Vamp. That's what it was originally. So it makes sense that this is what he comes with this time around. And there's also, this figure's mostly reused, but with some new parts, and some new parts that I think will be used for future figures, like for a Grand Slam or Short Fuse or something like that. Well, not Short Fuse. Who's the laser guy? What's his name? It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me that I can't remember that guy. He's on the screen. He's on the screen right now. I'll probably remember later. Flash. It was Flash. I got it. It was Flash. It took me a minute, but I got there. Or was it Zap? It was Flash. Yeah, it was Flash. I'm right. It's Flash. But this is still a really fun figure and a really fun set. If you have the Vamp, you can hitch it onto the back there like you can with the HMS and the Stinger. So it's cool that you have that as well. And also, this is yet another member of the original 13 we've gained. We had the first release of Hawk, which ironically is a Hawk V2. So it's funny that we got the second version of Hawk first, but I guess that is the more iconic version, so I'm not really surprised that was the case. But this is a version of Hawk that people have been clamoring for. People want the original 13 in their original 13 looks, and we are really, really close to rounding them all off. I think we only are missing like maybe 4 or 5 at this point. We have almost all of them, and I can't wait till we get all 13 of them lined up and exactly the way that we want to see them. So we're going to start off here, not with Hawk. We're going to start with the MMS itself. This is just a big missile system. If you've seen the HMS, you know exactly what you're getting into on this one, except for this time it's green and there's some new different color paints and some different looks for it. Again, this is a typical military camo green. There's an American flag right here. There are missiles on the rack here. The missiles say KRU 8001. If anyone knows what that means, I'd appreciate some input, but I'm pretty sure these were the ones that were in the original toy anyways. Beware blast, caution, giant black missile tip hid there, danger, 5167. Again, if anyone knows what it means, let me know. Some warning labels here, explosions, electricity, because this is an electrical piece. Stand back, caution. I have the piece off, but you can put a piece on there to cover it. I had it off because I was messing with breaker, I had it next to it. You can probably see some pictures later. But I really like this right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it says, wherever there is trouble, over land or sea or air, G.I. Joe is there, and I think that's really fun. They did the same thing kind of with a Duke, the RetroCard Duke, where on his backpack, on the trowel, on the e-tool that he had, it said that exact same thing. So I guess this is just a thing they're going to put on various different small G.I. Joe things. I'm not going to complain about that. I think that's fun. But again, there's the big wheels right here, which again, if you kick these up, and you hitch it on the back, you can carry it with the Vamp, which is fun. Missiles go up that far because they're really high. There's a full rotation right there. There are some other accessories that come with this we will look at later. 3167, beware of blast. Put the missiles down like that. The missiles do, of course, come off, so you can have them shooting off if there are certain blast effects that work on that. I don't think the ones that come with the Rattler or the Dragonfly actually work for that, which kind of sucks because it's like, it's cool that they come off, but it doesn't really serve a purpose other than just being like, one of them shot. I guess that you could do that. Or you could, I don't know, create your own sort of custom blast effect pieces. I'm sure other people have done that before. But still very cool to have this. I would love to get the Vamp on here so that way I could put them side by side. But I gotta say, it would be a tight fit. I'm going to try, but as you can see here, the Vamp barely fits in here as is. So I can't really get it in there on like a proper angle. So you can kind of get it in here, but as you can see, if you have it in person, you will be able to attach the back of the Vamp to the MMS and be able to move it around with it and carry it on the hitch. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it on a shelf displayed like that because as cool as it is, I don't really see the point of having it like with its stands out because I guess you could have it like sitting still, but part of the fun is attaching it to the back of the wagon. But like I said earlier, there is, of course, this panel right here. It says control panel cover because it is the control panel cover. So you can put it on there right there. So whenever it's in motion or whenever it's not being actively used, put it on there. So that way, it doesn't, it doesn't look incomplete. So adding it all together does finish up the look there. So yeah, cool that we have another missile system. It's the same one as the last time. I don't want to get the one off my shelf and then take it in here for comparison and then put it back on the shelf. It's tedious. It's annoying. Maybe I'll do it in pictures. But it's the exact same as the HMS. So if you had that, you're going to get. So let's move on to the Hawk figure. So here is Colonel Hawk. He looks really good. I have to say, this is a very good looking version of Hawk. It looks like a younger version of the V2 Hawk, which is good. That should be how it looks. They look like generally the same guy, if a little older. And if we take their helmets off, you can really see the similarities in the head sculpts there. Again, they just look like the same guy, but one's a little older and one's a little younger. And I want to test something really quickly. Ah, yes, it does work. You can swap the heads around. So this looks weird, but I like this a lot because in the original A Real American Hero run, after the original 13 kind of stopped being relevant and they switched over to the new guys, when the V2 Hawk figure was introduced in the line, they still had Hawk in the book, but they basically just swapped onto the brown jacket and the green pants and this V2 version of Hawk where he's a general look, but kept the same blonde hair. So you could theoretically use the other head from the Hawk figure to put it onto this, so that way you could then have a comic accurate looking version of Hawk. And the helmet does fit on there very nicely, so everything works perfectly. Honestly, this might be my shelf Hawk. this might be my shelf Hawk. I'm not too attached to the V1 version of Hawk. I'm a comic guy. I'm personally more attached to the comic book look of Hawk, and that is what this is pulling off here. But back to the figure that you all came here to see, which is, of course, V1 Hawk. I really, really like this guy. I think it's fun. Again, not my mind's eye ideal version of Hawk, but this is still a Hawk we needed to get because it is V1 Hawk, which is very cool. Abernathy Clayton M on his shirt. You can see a holster here on his chest for his pistol, one on the back for another pistol. This is reused from the Grunt figure. Actually, most of this is reuse from Stalker and Grunt. These side patches right here, pouches here are from Grunt. The belt here is from Grunt. The torso, legs, boots, everything, hands, that is all reused from Stalker. The only thing new here is this chest piece as well as his helmet. And I want to talk about his helmet real quick because this helmet is very much classic, original toy line looking helmet. But also this is a very similar helmet to what someone like Grand Slam and like Flash used. I think also Zap used one like this. So I could see them using this helmet for reuse later in the line whenever they inevitably get those guys out, because we still don't have them yet. Hope New York Comic Con is right around the corner. So hopefully that means we're going to get a good look at them very soon. But this is just basically reuse from those figures that you saw. So I'm not really going to bother with articulation because you know what you're going to get. At this point, I feel like everyone has a figure of this exact same mold in their collection, at least at one point. I will say that my figure's a little on the looser side, not as much as I'd like, but, standard articulation, double jointed knees, elbows, dropped in hips, gut swivel, torso hinge, everything that you know about G.I. Joe classified figures is on display here. So this is, again, and it's not a bad thing. I don't want to say it's a bad thing at all. It's just we have achieved what I think is probably kind of like a perfect action figure mold at this point. Like, there are obviously like things that you can add to make it better, but for like this scale and at this retail price point, I don't really see a way that this can get better, unless like I guess you could do like a double ball joint hinge, but I don't know. I kind of like the lower ball joint, the upper ab crunch. The ab crunch gives you a deeper down and a back, but like the ball joint still gives you motion. But if it was two ball joints, I don't think you'd be able to get as much deep down, like downward locking hinge. So I don't know, but I think this is probably as good as it's gonna get for action figures in this scale. Unless everyone now gets toe hinges and individual bending fingers, I don't really see a way that this gets better. Maybe like adjustment to the neck so it can look up higher, look down lower. But like, again, that's just nitpicking. I really don't like. I don't know if anyone thinks the way that we can get it better at this scale, at this price point. Let me know, because I really don't see a way that we can. But as for accessories, we're going to look at his main weapons real quick. He comes with the very standard G.I. Joe blaster rifle, of which I have about 100 now. Green and black, standard issue, laser rifle. Every Joe's got one at this point. Not going to complain. I'm just happy to get more of them. We have the Stalker. I call it the Stalker rifle because it first came with Stalker. The Stalker rifle here, which is some sort of amalgamation of like a grease gun from World War II. For some reason, they decided in the 80s that this is what the Joe should get. I don't know. It's an odd choice for me, at least. I feel like they should all come with like the standard Joe M16. Oh, and hey, he comes with one. He comes with this right here, which is the standard Joe M16 rifle that most of them have gotten. Grunt got one. Scarlet got one. Duke got one. I have like a box full of these. Not gonna complain. Hasbro, if you're listening, I know you just put out like the recon base thing for like Cobra and Joe. I have one of them. I'm gonna do a review for it. Don't worry. But I know you just put one of those out. But can you put out like an accessories pack, but not for guns, but for places to put guns? Can we get like a little shelf to stack our guns up? Because I just have boxes full of them, just like little containers, and that's fine. But I kind of want to do a little display with this stuff, and I don't feel like paying gridiron prices because they are egregiously expensive. But he also does come with a pistol, which is in this holster right here. If we pull this out, I believe this is the same pistol that came with Scarlet. If I am wrong, let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one, except painted in black. But you can holster it right here on his chest and then clip it shut like so, or not, because I can't see where it's going. You can clip it shut. The point is you can clip it shut. And then he comes with another pistol, which is the one that came with Stalker. This is the 1911 with the extended mag. I don't like the look. But, I'm not going to complain about an extra pistol, even if I do think it is a little tacky. Actually, no, I will complain about it, because he comes with a knife, this knife, Stalker's knife, I call it Stalker's knife, that you can't put anywhere, because there's no holster for it. So it's just a knife that's loose, and I hate that so much with this line, because they've gotten so good at making it so that everyone has places to put all of their accessories. Like this Hawk comes with a holster for the Stalker grease gun, so you can have it on his back if you want. I don't want to, because I don't think it looks good. But there's the option for that. But there's nowhere to put this knife. You can't put this knife anywhere. It cannot go in any holster. I guess you could like stick it like in there, but like that looks like crap. Like it looks like crap. You could maybe like stick it in like the back here, I guess, or whatever. But like it won't look right. One of these on his leg should have been the holster that Stalker had, or just don't include the knife, because I never use the knives. They just go in the holsters. Maybe you guys do, but like I never use the knives for like photos or posing or anything like that. It just goes right into the holster. I don't even worry about it. So I don't know. That's a nitpick that I have that I don't know. Maybe I am nitpicking a little hard. And here we have the OG-13 as we have them now. We're missing 5 from this collection, and we will get all of them. Short Fuse, Steeler, which are getting in a 2-pack soon, Grand Slam, Zap, And Flash, yes, those are the ones we're missing. So actually, as of now, we're only missing 3. So who knows? Who knows when that's going to come? I don't know, but I'm just really, really happy to have all these guys as we have them now side by side. They look really, really good together. Oh my god! And as you see, there's Breaker there. I have him. I have film review for him. It's just not up yet. I'll get it up soon. But I am really. I'm just. We're so close. We're so close to finishing them off. Oh my god. We're this close. I feel like New York Comic Con's around the corner. I feel like we're gonna get one more. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get another one. My money's on maybe a Grand Slam, because Grand Slam has the jetpack, so I could see them making like a deluxe $30 set with him and the jetpack. I don't know. Wishful thinking, I suppose it is. But thank you so much for sticking to the end of this. I know this is a little odder in terms of my reviews. A lot of talking this time around. Not as much reviewing as I usually do. But this is just, it's late and I just felt like getting all my thoughts out. So thank you so much for sticking to the end of this. If you liked it, please stick around. Please like, comment, subscribe. Everything need to get done to continue the videos that I love to make. I'll have more of these soon, very soon. I'm getting like into the groove things again with G.I. Joe stuff. So I have such a backlog of Joes. I have so many. I got like this guy I haven't opened yet. I got this guy I haven't opened yet. I got this guy I haven't opened yet. I have so much stuff that I haven't opened yet because I don't want to, because I don't want to open it and then be like I don't want to sit on it. I want to make sure that when I open it I do the review for it. So thank you so much for sticking around to those. Keep an eye out for those. Those should be up soonish. I don't know when this is going to upload, probably, I don't know, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But thank you so much for sticking around to this. Like I said, you can leave, like, comment, subscribe, everything you want to do. I'll have more of these up soon, and I'll see you next time. Yo, Joe. See you at Comic-Con, I guess.